guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. This is my first Friday Favorites and Flops in a couple weeks because I just got back from vacation, which by the way was fantastic. I am going to do just a chit chat video hopefully next week sometime where I sort of update you guys on how everything went. I did record a few vlogs while I was gone. I created a playlist on my main page, so if you missed any of those videos or you're curious about any of them, I did put them all in a playlist for you, so I will try to remember to link that down below. We had a really great time. I'm very grateful for the opportunity, and definitely more on that later. I have quite a number of things to share with you guys because obviously I've been using a lot of stuff for the last couple weeks, so this is going to be a slightly longer video. I do have a couple of flops in here as well. Before I get into the Friday favorites and flops, so I did just want to address something really quickly because I've gotten a lot of questions about it over the last couple of weeks. So apparently while I was gone in Europe, a lot of you guys know that I have talked quite a bit about the Light My Soy company. I've worked with them pretty extensively and have purchased a lot from them, and they've sent some things for me to review for you guys. It turns out that while I was gone, Fridy made the decision to go ahead and close the company. I didn't get an email from him, but I started getting messages on Instagram as well as on my some of my older videos that the website wasn't working, and some people started telling me that they had received an email from Fridy stating that he had to unfortunately close the business due to personal reasons. So he, I think in the message, one of the messages that was forwarded to me said that he was having just some personal problems, some health issues, and some financial issues as well. So I honestly don't know what happened. I sent Fridy a message just wishing him the best and letting him know that I felt really badly that he was no longer able to continue. He did refund anybody who had ordered candles and didn't get the candles from him, so that was good. I mean, obviously, and what he should have done. So I never heard back from Fridy. The only email address I ever had was linked to his website, and that website was shut down. So I don't know if he ever got the message, but I do wish him nothing but the best. I'm definitely sorry that he's no longer able to pursue his passion, but I completely understand it. It was a very expensive side business for him, and I'm sure that he probably actually lost a fair amount of money with it, and I'm guessing that that's probably part of the reason that led to him closing down the business. Making candles is very expensive, not only for the supplies, but also shipping the candles, and a lot of times, you know, he offered me a coupon code, he did sales in general, and anytime that you're a small business and you offer a discount to people, you're eating that cost. And you know, I hope that that wasn't what led to the demise of the business overall, because I would feel really bad. But you know, I just don't know. So I just wanted to let you guys know that Light My Soy is no longer. I'm going to have to cherish all the candles that I have left. Luckily, the last couple of orders that I placed were pretty significant, so I've got some cake candles on backup, but unfortunately I'll never be able to get them again. So again, I wish Fridy nothing but the best, but yeah, Light My Soy is no more, so I'm pretty bummed. But okay, let's go ahead and get started with the Friday favorites and flops. First thing I'm going to mention is something that I used on my legs quite a bit when I was in Germany, and it's the Sally Hansen Airbrush legs, and it's like the leg makeup in the lotion form. I have seen it in the past mostly in the spray format, which seemed kind of messy to me. So I've had this for quite some time, but never bothered to wear it. I was wearing a lot of shorts in Germany, and my legs are white. I just don't tan. I'm not outside enough to really get any color. I got a little bit of color when I was in Germany, but you know, I wear a lot of SPF to try to prevent getting a tan. So, but this stuff just worked really well. It gave my legs some color. It didn't rub off on my shorts or anything else. It is a really kind of runny, like lotion consistency, and what I did was I actually mixed it with the body lotion that I was using to sort of dilute it a little bit, because the coverage is pretty darn good, and I didn't want to look completely opaque because I still wanted my lower half to match my upper half. So I have the color medium, which is the number 2, and this works really great. I don't know if I'll end up repurchasing it in the future because I'm not entirely sure that Sally Hansen is cruelty-free. This was something that I've honestly purchased like a really long time ago and then never really used. So, but I liked it. So if you have problems with little spider veins or anything like that, this is definitely something that is worth looking into. It's kind of expensive for the 4 ounces. I want to say that I've seen it at Fred Meyer for like $13 or $14, so try to look for a coupon. I want to mention the SPF product that I wore while I was in Germany traveling, and it's the Paula's Choice Skincare Sun Care Broad Spectrum SPF 43 Sunscreen Spray. I use this every single day. This was fantastic. I did get a little bit of color, but I never once burned, and it was hot when we were in Germany. Like, it was so hot, and we were going all day long. We were sightseeing. We were constantly outside in the sun, and I have to say I was so impressed with how well this held up on my skin. It never felt sticky. It doesn't have like a really gross sunscreen kind of smell. I mean, it smells like a sunscreen, but it's a very mild fragrance. There's no like added fragrances to make it smell like tropical or anything like that. But it was just a really good basic sun care sunscreen, that like kept my skin protected. It wore all day. Now this is not waterproof, so I definitely wouldn't wear this in the pool and expect it to hold up. So just something to keep in mind, but just for like an everyday, I sprayed it into the palm of my hand and then spread it out because the spritz is kind of broad and I didn't want to get like sunscreen all over like the hotel room walls or anything like that. But this was fantastic. I'm going to try not to talk so much about each product. Okay, I used this Lorac 3-in-1 waterproof eyeliner pencil quite a few times. Now this is a little bit of a love and a kind of eyeliner. What I really liked about it was that it stayed put, like didn't melt, didn't give me that raccoon eye effect. But what I didn't appreciate about it is that it's a pretty hard like formula, so it doesn't go on super smoothly. And here I am back with my awkward swatches. So you can see it's nice and opaque. Just a really nice deep black, but it does tug on your eyes just a little bit when you're applying it, which I don't care for, but it just wears so well. It's also one of like the like roll up kind, so it's nice that you don't have to sharpen it. And I also like that it has a little smudger because I do like to smudge my liner a little bit just to not make it look quite so harsh. So good product overall. I just wish that it was a little bit softer, but then it may not stay put as well. I don't know, but I did enjoy wearing it because it did not melt, especially in the crazy heat. So I'm going to show you a bunch of eyeshadows here in a second, but what I just really liked in general is this entire line of Essence I Love Nude eyeshadow collection. I really like when Essence comes out with baked products. I did purchase these in Germany in a store called Globus. They had a pretty decent Essence selection. Now, we got the I Heart Nude lipsticks at my local Fred Meyer, but never the eyeshadows from the collection. So I don't know if some US stores did get them or if these were just a Europe thing, but I actually have Coffee Bean in my crease today, and these are just really nicely pigmented, soft, beautiful shadows. They blend really easily, and I gotta say, I'm impressed with the wear, and I have this color on my lid, Cake Pop. So these were just great. If you do live in Europe and you can get your hands on this collection, you should. It's wonderful. I don't know if maybe the rest of us in the US can like find it on like eBay or whatever, but I do think these are really, really great eyeshadows, and I just love Essence as a brand. I've always had really, really good luck with most of the things that I've purchased from Essence. I have a product here from Catrice. This is their transparent mattifying powder. I also got this while I was in Germany. This was great because this is just a really, it looks white, but it goes on clear. It's completely transparent. It's a pressed silicone type powder that keeps your oil at bay all day. I would put this on as sort of a finishing step when I was finishing up my makeup, and again, it helped extend the wear of my makeup throughout the day because it helped to control oil a little bit. It has a lovely, really light floral fragrance. So if you don't like fragrance products, don't get this. It's not like it sticks around, but you know, there's a fragrance to it. But it's just really nice, and for the price, I was impressed with the performance. So, yeah, there's silica in here, and then also a bunch of other things. I mean, the ingredient list is pretty long, but great product for me overall, and I'm so glad that I picked it up, and I hope that this is one of the Catrice products that I can potentially purchase at Ulta. I do know that Catrice is being sold at Ulta. I don't have it at my Ulta store. I'm guessing maybe it's just online. I don't know. I honestly have been out of the makeup loop for the last couple weeks, but I am aware that that is a brand that I can now get. This is the P2 Glow Touch Compact Blush in Touch of Hibiscus. I wore this a lot after I purchased it. I was in Germany for like a couple days, and I went to the drugstore and picked this up. Oh, it's such a beautiful color. And the consistency of these blushes is so lovely. This is a beautiful mauve-y pink shade that, oh, it just looks like perfection on my cheeks. I kind of wish that I would have picked up a couple more of these P2 blushes because the wear on them is gorgeous, and blush is kind of my thing along with eyeshadow. So I kind of wish that I would have grabbed some more, but these are actually supposed to be long lasting powder blushes, and they're lovely. So nice. So nice. I feel a little bit bad showing you guys stuff that I got while I was in Europe, but I do know that I have a fair amount of subscribers that live outside of the US, so you guys can probably readily get these things. And for the rest of us, I've also heard rumblings that P2 is coming our way, so at least to Canada. So you Canadian people, you lucky people, might be able to actually get this P2 stuff pretty quickly. But again, I'm out of the makeup loop. That was just kind of a rumor that I heard floating around, so I can't 100% confirm it. The Essence Matte Touch Blush in the color Bury Me Up, number 20. Again, another blush that I picked up while I was in Germany, but oh, this is so nice. This is a very similar color to the last one that I showed you here. I'm just so impressed with the performance of these drugstore products that literally cost me anywhere from 2 to 8 euros max. Really, really great performance for the price. So this was another one that I just absolutely loved. And it was completely matte, and it just looked beautiful on my cheeks, and I loved it. Okay, here is a product that you guys can get. I'm wearing this on my lashes. It's the Lorac Cobra Mascara. I really like this. I normally don't like high-end mascaras. I actually prefer drugstore. And it has kind of a different looking brush in that it does have that cobra shaped head. So you can see that the bristles are a little bit longer towards the middle portion, and then they taper down on either end of that, and then it's flat here. It makes applying your mascara really easy. It's a good volumizing mascara. It hasn't flaked, it hasn't smudged, it just wears well throughout the day. It's a nice rich black formula, and I really like this. I'm actually surprised. I thought it was going to be one of those things where I'd be meh, not into it, but I'm into it, and I would actually consider repurchasing this. One lipstick that I wanted to share with you guys, this is what I wore quite frequently when I was in Germany. This is the Essence Sheer and Shine lipstick in Cute Nude. Ooh, this is stunning. This is very sheer, but it's just your lips but better. And this smells like heaven. It smells like a vanilla cupcake. You kind of just want to eat it, but don't. I love this so much. So, yeah, huge fan. I did also want to mention, I already put them away, but I took my Lorac Pro 1 and 2 palettes with me. Loved them. They were perfect. I always had like the perfect matte shades to put in my crease. Those palettes I think are just must-haves, both of them. I love 1 and I love 2, and if she ever comes out with a 3rd, I'm going to snatch it up. There is something about Lorac eyeshadows that just works for me. I love their buttery texture. There is fallout, but I mean, you know, whatever. I can brush that away. I love the wear. I love the feel, the texture, just the way that it looks on my eyes. Lorac shadows are just a huge, huge hit for me. So if you don't have either one of those palettes, I would suggest starting out with the original. It has, you know, some cools, mostly warms, but the second palette has some more cool tone shades in it. And they're just beautiful, neutral, wearable, fabulous eyeshadows. So anyway, by the way, whatever I can link down below, I'll link for you. So you can find links to stuff down there. Okay, let's talk about a couple of flops that I have here. The first is a mascara from P2 called the Volume Affair Lash Wonder Mascara. I don't like this. I don't like the brush. Someone had mentioned switching out the brush, but I have tried that before with other eyeshadows and other mascaras, and it didn't work really well. So I'll see if I don't know if I can use one of my other like brushes that I have currently that maybe fits. I don't know. I like the formula. I hate the brush. The brush is really the problem for me here. It gives me like clumpy lash effect because the bristles are too far apart. When I think of a volumizing brush, I think of really thick, dense bristles that like comb through the lashes, deposit mascara, but also like, you know, like fan your lashes out. And this gives me that awful like spider leg kind of lash look where I have like 5 or 6 clumped together lashes. I can't do that look. I admire women who just slap on their mascara and never like comb through. I am way too anal retentive for that. Like this Sonia Kashuk lash comb here is like my best friend. I spend a lot of time combing out clumps. When I get a mascara, it needs to separate my lashes. And this just didn't. So this was a little bit of a flop. I'll see if I can like use another brush, but this was also only like €2.50, again, euros. So I don't know. I just wouldn't recommend it. Okay, this was a huge flop. Unfortunately, I had to use it finished because I was using it when I went on my trip, but thank God it's gone. This is the 50-50 Balanced Hydrating Calming Conditioner from Giovanni. This did nothing for my hair, and it just... So I colored my hair right before I left, and honestly, the water in Germany stripped the toner out of my hair within like 2 days. And then my hair was feeling really dry, and I just wanted like a rich hydrating conditioner. And this just was not doing it. It left my hair feeling straw-like. It did not moisturize my hair in any kind of way, even though this is meant for dry hair. It's supposed to protect overworked, overprocessed, and color-treated hair while locking in color with shine. Didn't do any of that, so this was a bummer. It smelled good. Yeah, I mean, it smells like $1 million, but I would not repurchase this. Again, I had to use it because we were traveling, and I didn't have access to, like, a whole lot of drugstores, and so I just kind of made do with it, but by the last couple days of the trip, I was like, I hate this. So my hair feels pretty damaged right now. I need to get it back into shape. So I'm going to be using a lot of coconut oil and deep conditioners and try to get this sucker back to looking good. I also need to grab a toner. So I'm going to talk to my stylist and see if there's a toner that she recommends. Because again, the hard water that I was using in Germany, the areas that I was in seemed to have like a high mineral content in the water, and that just took the toner like out of my hair. I'm not kidding you. Like the second day I was like, what happened to my gray hair? It just wasn't there anymore. So, and I also forgot to take my purple shampoo and conditioner from Nysont, and that was a huge mistake. So now I'm just kind of trying to like fix all this. So anyway, I think that's that's everything that I have for you guys today. Yeah. Hopefully this wasn't too long. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions down below. I actually recorded a video yesterday that I will have up for you guys tomorrow, so I don't know if I've missed any days of uploading, so, you know, there's a video for tomorrow, just in case I missed a day. But thank you guys so much for following me along on my German adventure. Again, if you're interested in any of the vlogs, I'll put the playlist down below for you. And thanks so much for your support. And I look forward to getting back to normal. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.